YouTube, thought I'd do another little video. As you can tell, I like guns. I've been around guns ever since I was little. Grew up with guns, hunting, fishing, shooting. Love guns. Love the Old West and love history. These are one of my favorite pistols. It's the 1851 Colt Navy. Really nice replica made by Pieta of Italy. They do a really good job. I wouldn't say they're probably the best replica. I've seen a few. They're really nice. This one is the big one. Stainless steel, octagon barrel, nice and shiny. It's got the Navy battle scene on the cylinder. A lot of fun to shoot. Walnut grips, very comfortable. I know Hickok 45 did a review on a Colt Navy, and they do, like he said, fit your hand. The pattern is really nice. And then I have a 1851 Colt Navy US Marshal. I've never shot it, probably won't. It's so nice. It's got all the nice engraving on it, the battle scene on the cylinder, the engraving down the sides, underneath the cylinder, above the trigger guard, brass trigger guard and back strap. Really nice walnut grips. Good looking gun. They got the antique blued finish on your ramrod there for your loading. One little single sight in the front, and your other sight is on your hammer. But really nice. This is a good sized pistol. This would have been a really nice sized pistol to carry back in the day, lengthwise and everything, and you could conceal it probably pretty easy. But really nice gun. I enjoy shooting this big one. Now this thing, it doesn't have a lot of kick, but definitely would kill something. 44 caliber. Pretty reasonable, inexpensive. You can get 100 rounds, lead balls. These are .454, 100 rounds. I think there was $11.49. At the local gun store that I bought them at. I bought several boxes. I won't probably have to buy any lead balls for a long time. Did buy this flask. It makes it quick and easy. All you have to do is find the right one. This one is a 44 caliber. It does your measuring for you. So all you have to do is put your finger over the top, open the lever, turn it upside down, get your powder in the tube that measures your proper amount, and then put it in your cylinder. And then I use these little wax plugs. It's a lot easier to use. They're really handy. You just stick them down in there up on top of your powder, creates a seal, and then you put your lead round in. You can use boar butter, you can use grease, whatever you prefer. These actually even have a nice scent to them. It's kind of minty or something. That, I don't know, maybe reminds me more of Ben Gay. I don't know, it's got kind of that smell to it. But I went ahead and bought a little brass cap installer. You just flip this open. It's got a hinge on it. Open it up, load all your primer caps in it, and then that way you're ready, you're not fumbling around to load them on the nipples on your gun. I went ahead and bought a nipple wrench and some extra nipples. Makes it nice when you're cleaning them. They do get very dirty, and it is very corrosive. So make sure you clean your black powder guns after you shoot them. They will tend to rust and pit very quickly if you don't. but really fun to shoot. Go down the range, make some big clouds of smoke, and the clap or the thunder of that black powder pistol going off, they're just a lot of fun. Make sure when you're shooting or buying your products, I've got Hodgins 777. It's triple FG. That is what mine takes for the pistols. If you don't know, you can look it up online. Look in your book. It will tell you. It has a chart right here that will tell what gun requires what grain and grams of powder. And then we have the book's pretty nice. I mean, it gives you a detailed blow up of several of the guns, 1860 Army, all the ones that they make, how to take it apart, and loading, safety. I mean, lots of good things. And they're not very expensive. I bought this one back in 2008, or actually I bought both of them in 2008. November 19th, 2008. I got this one through Impact Guns, Ogden, Utah. Very quick shipment. They didn't waste any time. Got a good selection of guns on there. And this one ended up being to my door, $274.99. They may have gone up now. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's been since 2008 since I bought this one, or these. Really love the Old West guns and the history of behind them, and how they were designed and made. But a lot of fun to shoot. Like I said, I think one of these days I'll build some sort of little display case for the Colt Navy US Marshal. Since I live in Fort Smith, Arkansas, they're building the U.S. Marshals History Museum downtown. It's kind of fitting. I thought it was really neat. I can't wait for them to get it done so I can take a good tour. If you do visit Fort Smith, Arkansas, come downtown on the Garrison and see the old gallows where Judge Parker did a few hangings. I mean, that's how he got his name, the hanging judge. They're still standing. We've got the old jail, history museum, all kinds of neat historical things downtown, and the river point down there where the Poto and the Arkansas come together. Back in the day, I mean, it was Indian territory on one side of the river and the civilization and the Army fort on the other, and then people slowly migrated in and started building what we know as the city of Fort Smith. It was the last stop on the frontier, kind of like St. Louis. I mean, once you got past this point, you really didn't know what you were getting yourself into. But Oklahoma, where I grew up and was born and raised, that was Indian territory, but it was also known for the outlaws. There was more gangs and outlaws and cutthroats in the Indian territory than there was just about anywhere else. Missouri had its reputation for being very, very rough. The old cattle drives from way down in Texas. If you remember the old movie with John Wayne where they drove the movie Red River, they drove their cattle herd from way down south all the way up through Texas, and they were trying to decide which way to go because of the thieves and horse thieves, cattle thieves, murderers, bandits. I mean, they had it all, and they had to decide which way to go to get to Kansas to the railhead so they could get their beef up there and load them on so they could get to market. And it was perilous times. I mean, it was rough. I can't even imagine. And I've been to so many places all over the United States, and I can't even imagine what it would have been like on horseback or wagon. But I'm very thankful that we had very tough pioneer and pioneering people with a true sense of exploration to go west and explore the lands and settle the West. We would not have anything like we do today if they hadn't. But love the history behind it all. Here's a couple of pieces of history. The replicas of the Colt 1851 Navy. If you get a chance to shoot one, please do. They're a lot of fun. You might just find yourself wanting to buy one. But they are a lot of fun to shoot. And, you know, you get a little bit of history behind it. You know, you can hold history in your hand. Even though it's a new gun and it's a replica, it's still made identical and patterned after the original Sam Colt. So get out to the range. Enjoy yourself. Be careful. Be safe. Take a young one. Take somebody that's never shot a gun. Try to get them to the range. Get them interested in shooting. Get them interested in the history behind it, where it comes from, why we still have them, why it's so important. Our Second Amendment rights are so battered right now, and we're battling to keep all the government from taking our basically God-given right to protect ourselves away. I mean, they're trying to take it away from us. And I really encourage people to join the NRA or some other organization. There's a national, I think it is, Gun Rights Association. Join one. Support them. Donate it if you can. I know at times they're tough, but we can't enjoy the shooting and the guns that we have and the liberties that we have if we don't have people like them to stand up to government and push what we believe to be a God-given right of the people. So go to the range. Like I said, take somebody with you that's never shot a gun. Young ones, teach them up, start them out on BB guns, and let them work up to 22. I mean, that's the whole way to do it. I mean, ever since I can remember, it was pop gun, BB gun, pellet gun, 22, 410, 20 gauge, 12 gauge. I can remember buying my own, when I got old enough to buy my own first pistol, a Colt 1991 A1, and that was my favorite gun that I thought I always wanted. And it's just something that's kind of in my blood, I guess. I can't imagine a world where we can't enjoy the freedoms to just go shoot. It's not, I mean, it is about protection, but it's not always about protection of yourself or others. It's about the enjoyment of it all. It's just fun. But I know everybody growing up, I mean, surely you played cowboys and Indians or cops and robbers. I mean, who didn't? I mean, everybody wanted to be a policeman or a fireman, but or a cowboy. So let the kid come out in you. Relive some of your youth and be able to shoot a little bit of history. Go get you a black powder pistol or rifle. Go watch Jeremiah Johnson. Watch some John Wayne. There's lots of good old westerns like that to watch and bring out the kid in you. So enjoy, have fun, be safe, and thanks for watching.